And welcome to Vermillion Tanager basketball. Sorry for the delay there. One computer is not telling me exactly what it was supposed to, so yeah, that happens. All right, hey, I'm Michael Schumacher. Again, just the one headset. Found out I have a piece of equipment that is not working, so Dean will be running the camera and giving me some insight on the officiating and other things as well. But it'll be just me today as the Vermillion Tanagers get set to battle the Groton Area Tigers in this 7th place game here at the State A tournament at the Monument in Rapid City. This is Vermillion Tanager basketball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. For over 150 years, First Dakota has been serving their customers with personal, business, and ag lending resources. Well, again, Vermillion taking on Groton Area. This, of course, is a rematch from a game earlier in the season. If you want to look at how Groton got here, they started off their season with a loss to Hamlin, 58-36. They then defeated Sisseton. They beat West Central. They beat Aberdeen Roncalli. They fell to Pine Ridge by 11. Defeated Warner. Defeated Clark Willow Lake. Beat Teospe Zena. They also defeated Millbank and Northwestern Webster area before falling to Dakota Valley 62-57. They beat Dual and then fell to these Vermillion Tanagers on February 2nd by a score of 60-51. Beginning on February 8th, they then defeated Redfield, Mobridge, Britton Hecla, Lawrence Henry. They then defeated Dakota Valley 71-54 on February 19th. They beat Aberdeen Christian, Redfield, Aberdeen Roncalli, Del Rapids. Then they fell in the first game of this state tournament to Hamlin, 46-45. Hamlin playing in the championship game tonight. They then fell to Sioux Valley yesterday, 67-58. And that leads to today's matchup with the Vermillion Tanagers. Brian Nolan is the coach for these Groton Area Tigers. And statistically, let's take a look at this team. They are led by senior Lane Teets, who has signed on to go to Dakota Wesleyan. He averages 21.2 points per game, 3.8 rebounds,
Tanagers fans, are you ready?
and 4 assists per game. Second in scoring will be Jacob Zach with 13.7 points per game, Ryder Johnson at 10.5, Keegan Tracy at 8.1, followed by Logan Ringenberg at 3.8, and then Taylor Deagle, 1.2, Colby Dunker, 1.8, and Gabe Sipple at 2.1. So again, Vermillion did beat this Groton Area team by 11, earlier in the season. Sorry, dealing with a new headset, having some internet issues with the one computer. You know how things go. So let's take a look here. Vermillion started off their season at South Sioux City with a nice victory down there. Apologize, had this all pulled up on the computer, and now it says no internet, so it's not showing me anything. And I essentially know it, but I'd rather give you the right information. Yeah, so yes, then they went and defeated West Central. They fell to Boys Town at the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City. They led at half. There was a bad third quarter that Boys Town was able to really come back. And Vermillion made it close in the end, but fell 73-68. They then defeated Beersford, Tri-Valley, T-Area, and Parkston, as well as EPJ, before falling to Sioux Falls Christian and Pine Ridge, followed by Del Rapids. They then turned around to defeat Parkston, Madison, and then this Groton Area team, 60-51. They fell to Dakota Valley at Dakota Valley, 75-65. They fell to Lennox, 66-46. Defeated Wagner on the road, defeated Ponca at home, fell to Canton, and then closed out the regular season with a win over Parker. They then defeated EPJ at the beginning of the Class A Region tournament, Region 4 tournament. They then defeated Lennox in overtime, 56-52. They defeated EPJ in overtime as well. That was the beginning of a 3-game stretch of overtime games, which included the Sodak 16 game versus Hot Springs in Kadoka, where in double overtime they defeated Hot Springs 68-59. Now here at the state tournament, they did fall to Sioux Falls Christian 74-68, then fell yesterday to Pine Ridge 79-63. Today they are taking on this Groton Area Tigers team, who they defeated again just about a month and a half ago. So Vermillion is led in scoring by Trey Hansen. Whoops, sorry, just a moment here. By Trey Hansen. Second in scoring is Bryson Skogsberg, so they're led by a sophomore and a freshman. Then followed by that is Carter Hansen. And then finally, Zone Robinson. Zone Robinson, they are the 4 leading scorers on this team. You'll also get good contributions from Connor Rorig, who averages about 5.3 points per game, and Cole Tweeton, averaging about 2.1 points per game. Again, Trey Hansen averaging about 18. Zone Robinson, Bryson Skogsberg about 13. Carter Hansen, a little over 12, and Zone a little over 10. Carter Hansen averages 7.2 rebounds per game. Trey 6.8. Bryson Skogsberg about 6, and Zone Robinson 4. So a good all-around team effort for these Tanagers. So when we come back, we'll bring you more of this action from the Monument in Rapid City, South Dakota. Again, I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermillion, Yankton, and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Just a reminder, our scoreboard is sponsored by Midwest Ready Mix. Midwest Ready Mix for all of your concrete needs. Also owning Clark's Rental in Yankton. Timeouts are brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion. Murph's Appliance, locally owned and operated for over 20 years, serving the Vermillion area and their local customers, not only with appliances, but servicing those appliances. Halftime report will be brought to you by Carlson's Body Shop. And a look around the state brought to you by the Vermillion Medical Clinic. Let's take a look around the state right now, as there are games going on right now and games going on throughout the day throughout the state of South Dakota. In Class B, over on 5-Star Streaming, with 7 minutes to go in the third, Viborg Hurley leads Leola Frederick area 34-31. That's in the 7th place game. In the 5th place game, Wessington Springs takes on Gregory. In the 3rd place game, it's White River versus Castlewood. And in the 1st place game, it's De Smet taking on Howard. In AA, with 5 minutes to go in the third, Huron leads Sioux Falls Roosevelt 37-25. In the 5th place game, it'll be Watertown versus Sioux Falls Jefferson. In the 3rd place game, Sioux Falls Washington versus Harrisburg. And in the 1st place game, championship game, Mitchell versus Brandon Valley. So I have to think, unless you're a Cardinals fan, pretty much everybody's rooting for Brandon Valley, just coming off the passing of Brent Deckert. I mean, there might be some randos out there, but I think most people are hoping Brandon Valley can pull out a victory there just to honor their coach Deckert. Here in Class A, Vermillion will be taking on Groton Area. That will start here in about 5-6 minutes. We'll get the introductions. Pine Ridge. Pine Ridge takes on Sioux Valley in the 5th place game. Dakota Valley takes on Rapid City Christian in the 3rd place game. And Sioux Falls Christian and Hamlin will battle for the championship. Wow, that is the quickest my daughter has responded to me. And that is a firm no. All right. So that's your look around the state, brought to you by the Vermillion Medical Clinic. Vermillion Medical Clinic, so much care, so close to home. Again, this Groton Area Tigers team taking on the Vermillion Tanagers in a rematch from earlier this year. Good Groton area crowd across the way. We can see them. The Vermillion crowd is starting to fill in. You know, you always wonder what kind of energy you're going to get for a 7th place game. You know, there's always disappointment. You come to a state tournament hoping for a win, but there's also that chance that you are one of 4 teams in Class A and B that can close out your regular season with a victory. And so, you know, just listening to some LMFAO party rock anthem, thinking this might be karaoke worthy. We'll know. Who knows? Because everybody's shuffling. All right, so you hope to be one of those 4 teams that can close out with the victory. And so it's Vermillion versus Groton Area. Again, Vermillion, they've been battling some illness, battling some sickness throughout the entire team the last week or so. And it feels like you could see that because towards the end of games, it just felt like their energy level, it was hard for them to keep it up. And that's tough. You know, it's tough to battle something like that. The timing couldn't be worse than when you are not, than when you're trying to win a championship or play. And it's not like you're playing bad teams. You know, you're playing the best in the state. Some teams that know you already, some teams that you've seen play before. So it always makes it tough. Again, looking forward to the rest of the games today. These are going to be fun to follow. That championship game will be a good one between Hamlin and Sioux Falls Christian. Sioux Falls Christian looking to complete an undefeated season. Hamlin looking to break through with a victory. And so we'll kind of talk about that. We'll talk about the rest of the state as well, as this is the final game of the basketball season. This is my final basketball broadcast of the season, and it's been a long slog, but it's been fun. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that, about the support from the Tanager fans and A.D. Huska and the coaches when we come back after these messages. You're listening to Vermillion Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, serving their customers for over 150 years.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Athletico Physical Therapy in Vermillion offers a wide range of services to help you move pain-free and get you back to the life you love. Work injuries, pre- and post-surgical therapy, sports injuries, and joint replacement therapy. Open at 440 East Cherry Street in Vermillion from 7 to 6 Monday through Thursday and 7 to 5 on Friday. Stop into Athletico Physical Therapy for a free assessment for your pain or injury. Athletico Physical Therapy, 440 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
Honey, I'm hearing Bob Sinclair is a place to go. He's the most dependable, trustworthy, and fair-priced place in Vermillion. They'll get the job done the right way. Call Bob Sinclair in Vermillion to make your appointment. They will get it done for you on time. Do not panic. We'll get it taken care of.
You can trust the three-stall service team at Bob Sinclair, located on Main Street, Vermillion. Go with who you can trust. Alfredo Pizza Vermillion. The secret is in the sauce. At Alfredo Pizza, the pizza is legendary. The pasta is to die for. Delicious. Wings are crazy good.
Offering beer, wine, and margaritas.
It's all very tasty. Pizza, pasta, wings, calzones, salads, sandwiches, desserts, and great meals for the children. If you have never had Alfredo Pizza before, it's a must try. 831 East Cherry Street, Alfredo Pizza Vermillion. The secret is in the sauce.
Good afternoon, Southern Arena.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. This broadcast brought to you through cooperation with South Dakota Public Broadcasting. South Dakota Public Broadcasting has graciously allowed us to stream for all other coverage of high school basketball at the state tournament, A, B, and AA. Go to stpb.org/basketball. To be a part of the action on Twitter, go to hashtag SD
South Dakota Highway Patrol
Basketball 20 SD Basketball 2024. So they're getting ready for introductions as well as the national anthem. And what's beautiful about South Dakota, not only does it include the national anthem, it includes the Lakota flag song. And that also leads me to the championship games today. Will include the Spirit of Six Award and the Spirit of Sioux Award. Always exciting to see who wins those. The Spirit of Sioux, based on Sue Ann Big Crow, who would have celebrated her 50th birthday yesterday. So please keep Sue Ann Big Crow in your thoughts as her legacy continues for the state of South Dakota and for her people.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand as we honor America? Today, we are proud to present the Lakota Flag Song. The Lakota Flag Song is a musical composition dedicated to honoring the American flag. The Lakota Flag Song will be performed by Nacha Charging Crow and Nathan LeBeau from Pine Ridge. Following the completion of the Lakota Flag Song, please remain standing for for the singing of our national anthem performed by Mateo Ward of Belfouche. We would remind all in attendance that the proper respect is to face the flag. Remove your hat or cap and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakota flag song, followed by the national anthem.
That was the Lakota flag song by Nathan LeBeau and Nacha Chasing Hawk. And then the national anthem by a young lady from Belfouche. Tell you, it's a great atmosphere. And again, I wanted to mention the Siouan Big Crow Award, Spirit of Sioux, will be honored tonight. And the Spirit of Six in honor of the 6 cheerleaders who lost their lives coming back from the state tournament as they were from Rapid City Central. As they now have the highlight clips. There we go. Kind of the hype show going on if you're watching on Vermillion streaming. But again, during the championship games, they will bring up the Spirit of Sioux Award and the Spirit of Six Award.
Alternating starting lineups first for the Tigers, a sophomore guard at 5'11", number 1, Keegan Tracy. For the Tanagers, the senior guard at 5'11", number 20.
So starting for Groton Area will be Keegan Tracy and Connor Rorig for Vermillion.
For the Tanagers, a freshman guard at 6'1", number 22, Bryson Scobesberg.
For Vermillion now, Bryson Skogsberg and Ryder Johnson.
For the Tanagers, in senior guard at 6'1", number 23, Zone Robinson. For the Tigers, a senior guard at 5'11", number 22, Jacob Zach. For the Tanagers, a junior guard at 6'3", number 24, Carter Hansen.
Carter Hansen, Zone Robinson, Lane Teets. Trying to get into the right thing, but my internet is not working, so I do apologize. And Trey Hansen starting for Vermillion.
Vermillion Tanagers is Jay Drake. Tigers fans, are you ready? Tanagers fans, are you ready?
As we have the Tanager fans behind us, you'll hear them cheering. A lot of the Tanager girls part of that. Van Halen's Jump as the appropriate hype music. Jumping for Vermillion will be Carter Hansen. And that is one into the hands of Lane Teets for Groton Area. Teets with the long three, and that is good. That's what Teets can do. Here's Zone Robinson at the top of the key. And that is out of bounds off of Groton Area. That will stay with Vermillion with 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 7:25 on the game clock. Here's the inbound into Carter Hansen in the paint. Caught there. Goes up with the right hand off the backboard. No good. Rebound into the hands of Teets. 7:13 to go. Down low. Quick 5-0 lead for the Tigers.
Jacob Zach.
And that was Jacob Zach with his first two. Here's Trey Hansen. He'll drive in, has it knocked away into the hands of Zach. Ahead to Teets. Teets up with the right hand and in. Quick 7-0 deficit for Vermillion with 6:46 to go. And there's a quick timeout taken by Coach Drake. And we'll take a quick timeout as well. This is Tanager basketball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. This timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion.
Calling all Tanagers, Huskies, Tornadoes, and Ponca high schoolers. Pied Piper Vermillion has everything you need for a magical prom night. We have wristlets, corsages, posies, and boutonnieres to pair seamlessly with any dress or suit. Whether you are wearing metallic, floral, or pastel, we can create something to complement any taste. Order soon, prom is a few weeks away. Use promo code PROM24 to get $10 off your purchase of a corsage, wristlet, posy, or boutonniere. Pied Piper Vermillion, your prom headquarters.
This is Dr. Bill Saunders with Saunders Chiropractic. Chiropractic care helps your athlete prevent injuries and achieve optimal athletic performance. Go Tanagers.
Wellness awaits you. Dr. William Saunders, Vermillion Chiropractor at Saunders Chiropractic, is a Vermillion Booster Club member and has been keeping Tanager fans' bones, joints, muscles, and nerves working together like a great team. Go Tanagers from Dr. William Saunders.
Vermillion inbounds, gets it into Carter Hansen. Carter gets it ahead to Trey. Trey across midcourt, and Trey will be fouled there.
Foul number 55, Taylor Deagle, his first.
So Taylor Deagle with his first foul. Second team foul with 5:42 to go. Vermillion inbounds it. Trey gets it off to Bryson. Bryson guarded out there. Here's Rohrig. Gets it off to Carter. Carter guarded by Deagle. Back to Carter. Into the paint. Up with the left hand. Off the block. Backboard, no good. Gets his own rebound. Get it down low to zone. Up with the right hand. Up and in. Makes it 11-7. With 5:12 to go, here's Teets. The right-hand side. Drives the baseline. Kicks it out to Tracy. Tracy for three. Boy, in and out, but no good. Rebound there by Jacob Zach. Makes it 13-7. Trey unable to connect on the layup, but Connor Rohrig with the rebound. Zone with the ball into Skogsberg. Skogsberg fouled in the paint with 4:41 to go. That's going to be the third team foul on Groton Area.
Foul number 22, Jacob Zach, his first third team foul.
That is Zach's first personal, third team. And that'll be a media timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. Brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermillion trails. And we'll be right back after these messages on ESPN Radio and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
What should we do for lunch?
We could go to Wimp's Place.
I thought they only offered supper.
Nope, they open the doors at 11 Monday to Friday and even open at 9 on the weekends for breakfast. All of this plus great deals like $5 cheeseburgers on Tuesday, unlimited wings on Wednesday, and prime rib on Saturday.
How do you know so much about Wimp's Place?
I just went to their website, sdwimps.com, and I follow them on Facebook and Instagram to keep up on the tastiest deals.
Well, let's head to Wimp's Place now. I was hungry before, now I'm starving.
Fast Auto Glass in Vermillion is always at your service. They're an auto glass and window care company, and all their work is insurance approved and guaranteed. Fast Auto Glass works on a wide variety of projects, including custom shower enclosures, automotive, residential, commercial window repair and replacement, and much more. You can always count on Fast Auto Glass to not only meet but exceed all your needs, requests, and expectations. That's Fast Auto Glass, open 8:30 to 5 from Monday to Friday, located at 222 West Main Street, Vermillion.
First free throw up for Skogsberg is up and good. Makes it 13-8 with 4:41 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Skogsberg now at the line to shoot a second. And that is good. Makes it 13-9, down to a 4-point lead for Groton Area. Lane Teets for a long three, no good. Rebound, Trey Hansen. Vermillion looking to get it down to a one-possession game. Not that you think about that this early, but they haven't been this close in a while, and that has to be a travel. Yeah, Bryson took a few steps there, unfortunately. Don't think he got around him as quickly as he thought he was going to. Teets with the pull-up jumper up and good. That is what Dakota State is getting next season. Bryson Skogsberg goes up, and they're going to call a jump ball. With 3:54 to go here in the first quarter, that ball will go over to Vermillion. or stay with Vermillion. 28 seconds on the shot clock. And Trey Hansen has it blocked. That was blocked by Ryder Johnson. Down low to Deagle, out to Teets. Teets for three, no good. Rebound Skogsberg. That's going to be a foul.
Foul number 55, Taylor Deagle, second, fourth team foul.
That was on Taylor Deagle. That's his second personal, fourth team. Landon Cerny checks in. Carter Hansen checks out. Checking in, Blake Pauley for Groton. Checking out, Taylor Deagle. As they get the ball into Trey Hansen across midcourt. He's guarded there by Jacob Zack. It's over to Cerny. Zone Robinson at the top of the key. Trey Hansen can't get control of the ball. Picked up there by Teets. Teets up with the right hand. Up and in, and that shot will count. So with 3:22 to go, it's 17-9. Zone Robinson with his first personal, first team. And that will send Teets to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Cole Tweeten comes in for Connor Rohrig, adding a little size to the team. Teets' free throw is up and no good. Rebound there for Cole Tweeten. Zone Robinson gets past Teets. Here's Trey Hansen, baseline from the left. Gets over to Zone Robinson. Zone on the elbow. Trying to create some separation. Up and in for Zone Robinson. Makes it 17-11. There's the ball out to Johnson. Ryder Johnson in. No good. Blocked by Cole Tweeten. So with 2:40 to go, ball is out of bounds off of Tweeten. Vermillion or Groton Area will be inbounding. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 2:40 on the game clock on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. And here's Keegan Tracy to inbound the ball. Here's Teets guarded by Zone Robinson. There's Ryder Johnson for three, no good. Rebound, Bryson Skogsberg. That ball is out of bounds off of Vermillion. So that'll go back to Groton Area. Carter Hansen comes in. Zone Robinson comes out. Checking out is Blake Pauley. Checking in, Kaysen Kehoe. So here's Teets on the left-hand side. They're going to call a foul on Landon Cerny. That is his first, second team. And do we know what they called there, Dean? A push, okay. All right, so here's Teets on the left-hand side, drives in. Oh, and they're going to call a blocking foul. That is Cerny's second personal. 13, that was on the shot. Teets will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw, up and good, makes it 18-11. Robinson checks in. Landon Cerny checks out. Here's the second free throw from Teets, is up and good. Makes it 19-11 with 2:07 to go. That free shot from zone is blocked, knocked out of bounds by Groton Area. So with a minute 57 to go, Vermillion will inbound the ball. A minute 57, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Skogsberg on the right-hand side. Gets over to Zone on the left. Zone drives in. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Tietz. Tietz gets it down low. Ryder Johnson has that blocked by Cole Tweeton. And there. Wow, okay, they're going to call a foul on the shot there.
It wasn't on the shot, it was on the floor, but it was a bonus. He thought it was a bonus.
Oh, they did call it on the floor then.
33, Trey Hansen is first.
So that's on Trey Hansen. That's his first, fourth team foul. Keegan Tracy to inbound the ball. Gets in low to Tietz, up and in. Makes it 21-11.
Blaine Tietz.
A minute and a half to go. Trey Hansen. And there's a three-pointer for Zone Robinson. 21-14. Vermillion trails by 7. There's Kaysen Keogh. Over to Ryder Johnson. And that's going to be a charging foul on Ryder Johnson. That'll be Johnson's first, 5th team foul.
Tigers foul number 4. Ryder Johnson is first. Team 5 of the quarter. Substitution returning Logan Ringenberg.
Logan Ringenberg checks back in. Vermillion inbounds the ball, gets it to Trey Hansen. 1 minute to go.
Seen all tournament calls.
Yeah, we've been talking about the carry so much and hadn't seen it called, but they called it there on Trey Hansen. Turnover, Vermillion, with 50 seconds remaining. Vermillion trails 21-14. Groton Area with the ball. About 15-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tietz in with the left hand, no good. Ringenberg tries to save it, but is out of bounds. And that will go back to Vermillion. So shot clock is off. Zone Robinson to inbound for Vermillion. Here's Trey Hansen. Hansen guarded by Jacob Zack. Carter Hansen guarded out here by Ryder Johnson. Now Trey picked up by Ryder. 10 seconds to go. Playing for the final shot. Trey kicks it out to Zone. Oh, and he's unable to contain it. Out of bounds off of Vermillion. So with 2.3 seconds remaining, Groton Area will inbound, try to take a final shot as they bring in number 32, Turner Thompson. Take out number 42, Logan Ringenberg. And that shot falls short, and that will remain 21-14. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after 1 quarter. It's Vermillion 14, Groton Area 21. We'll be right back after these messages on ESPN Radio and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
To $13,500 off MSRP.
If you're thinking about a new truck, you can now save up to $13,500 off new select Sierra 1500s with approved credit.
Come to Jerry's new Chevys and GMCs, Beersford and Vermillion. I'm Sam.
And I'm Drew. We have a great selection of new Silverados, Sierras, Colorados, Canyons,
Traverses, and Terrains. You can drive a new Chevy Trax for only $23,990.
It's a great vehicle that gets good gas mileage and affordable affordable to own. We have new vehicles coming in every week, so if we don't have exactly what you want, we'll get it for you. You can see our entire new and used inventory at jerryscars.com.
Look, every new car dealer pays the same money for new vehicles.
Because our overhead is so much lower, we can sell a new vehicle for less money.
Plus, we really need your nice used vehicle, so you'll get more for your trade-in.
Jerry's new Chevys and GMCs, Beersford and Vermillion.
Better prices, better experience, guaranteed.
Back to the Monument in Rapid City, South Dakota, where the Vermillion Tanagers, after one quarter of action, trailed 21-14. Groton Area with the ball to begin the second quarter. Logan Ringenberg from the free throw line with a pull-up jumper makes it 23-14. Bryson Skogsberg with the ball tries to get past Keegan Tracy. And that pass over to Zone Robinson is too high. That's another Vermillion turnover, unfortunately. So Groton Area with the ball. 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Teets leading the way with 15 points for this Groton Area team. Got it over to Ryder Johnson, then down to Jacob Zach. Knocked out of bounds off of Vermillion with 7:20 to go here in the second quarter. Groton Area to inbound, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Teets. Thought about a step back. There's Keegan Tracy, no good. Rebound there by Logan Ringenberg. Stolen away by Connor Rorigan. There was no push called, but it is out of bounds off of Logan Ringenberg. That will go over to Vermillion with 7:08
returns for the Tanagers
to go here in the second period. Skogsberg checks out. Cole Tweeten checks in. Zone gets it into Carter Hansen. Hansen picked up there by Johnson. Gets it over to Zone. Connor Rohrig at the top of the key. Vermillion trails 23-14. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Zone Robinson. Drives in. And they're going to call another travel. Another turnover for Vermillion, unfortunately. So here's Lane Teets. Gets it over to Keegan Tracy. Vermillion just trying to get their feet underneath them. You know, only trailing by 9. Groton Area playing pretty well so far. They get it down low to Zach. That is stolen away by Zone Robinson. 6:26 to go. Vermillion trails by 9. Just looking to get some offense to pair with that stop. Trey Hansen taken there by Zach. Picked up his dribble looking for somebody. Carter Hansen up with the left hand, no good. Jacob Zach with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Teets, who gets it ahead to Tracy. Tracy up with the right hand, up and in.
Tracy.
And a foul on the shot makes it 25-14. And Trey Hansen will be called for his second personal.
Trey Hansen, his second first team foul.
The first team foul of the quarter. Trey Hansen goes to the sideline to get checked out.
Count the basket.
As Keegan Tracy will go to the line to shoot the and one. Looks like they're trying to stop some bleeding on his lip over there.
For 7th place, Huron 63, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 58. The Tigers will finish in 7th place in Class AA.
Huron wins 63-58 over Sioux Falls Roosevelt to get 7th place in the AA tournament over in Sioux Falls. Keegan Tracy hits his free throw, makes it 26-14. Trey Hansen with the ball now. Vermillion trailing by 12. This is the biggest lead for Groton Area with 6 minutes to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Zone Robinson over to Trey. Back over to zone. Cole Tweeten fighting for position down there with Ringenberg. And Connor Rohrig gets it to, tried to get it to a cutting Zone Robinson. Stolen away by Ryder Johnson. Ryder Johnson ends up double dribbling, so that'll be turned back over to Vermillion. Cole Tweeton checks out. Bryson Skogsberg checks in. So now out there for Groton Area, you have Colby Dunker, Lane Teets, Jacob Zach, Ryder Johnson, and Keegan Tracy. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. That'll go back over to Groton Area. Zach inbounds it to Lane Teets. And here's Ryder Johnson. Keegan Tracy over to Ryder Johnson. Johnson guarded by Trey Hansen. Teets for three, and that will bounce in. Makes it 29-14. Teets is a senior, but Tracy and Johnson are both sophomores on this team. So they will be back next year. Trey Hansen on the block. Kicks it out to Skogsberg. Skogsberg for three. That'll be short. Rebound there by Ryder Johnson into the hands of Lane Teets. Ryder Johnson hits the shot, makes it 31-14. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Carter Hansen out to Connor Rohrig. Rohrig over to Skogsberg. Skogsberg drives in, kicks it back out to Rohrig for three, and that is good. Connor Rohrig breaks that run, makes it 31-17. With 4:14 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, you're listening to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Dunker over to Tracy, over to Johnson. They get a cutting Dunker. Dunker up with the right hand, rolls in and rolls around and in. Makes it 33-17. 3:54 to go, over halfway through this second quarter. Vermillion hoping to get some stops. Bryson Skogsberg on the right-hand side. Points and stops, that's the key right now. Up and under with the left hand for Bryson Skogsberg. Makes it 33-19. 3:36 to go. Teets with the ball, drives up. He'll pull up at any moment, and that's Dunker up with the right hand from the left-hand side. Makes it 35-19. Trey Hansen for a long three, leaves it short. Rebound there by Carter Hansen. Down low to Rohrig. Rohrig on the block. Kicks it out to Skogsberg for three. That will be short. Rebound, Lane Teets. Teets drives in, up with the right hand and good, makes it 37-19. And with 2:53 to go, I believe that'll be that's a timeout by the Tanagers. That's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. This timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion, for over 20 years serving their Vermillion customers and the Vermillion area.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on, because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday. Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated Ready Mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. We just came out of a timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermillion trails 37-19 with 2:51 to go in the second quarter. And there's a foul I believe they're calling it on Teets.
Number 10, Teets was first team foul of the quarter. Media timeout.
Teets' first team foul, and now a media timeout. So, another timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion. For over 20 years, locally owned and operated, serving the Vermillion area.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. 2:51 to go. Vermillion trails 37-19 to the Groton Area Tigers. For Groton Area, they're being led in scoring by Lane Teets with 20. For Vermillion, leading scorer is Connor Rohrig with 8, followed by Zone Robinson with 7. Zone Robinson with the ball. Hands it off to Connor Rohrig. Rohrig to Ryder Johnson. Rohrig for 3, and that is good! Connor Rohrig makes it 37-22. In what will be Connor's final game as a Vermillion Tanager, he does hit double figures. Here's Lane Teets. Teets drives in. Met there over to Keegan Tracy for 3. No good. Rebound zone, Trey Hansen, and he'll be fouled by Colby Dunker. So that'll be the second team foul of the quarter. And that'll be Dunker's first personal.
Team 2 of the quarter. Jacob Zach returns.
So Jacob Zach checks in. Ryder Johnson checks out. Trey Hansen gets it over to Carter. Carter with the ball on the left-hand side, guarded by Teets. Gets it to Trey. Trey drives into the paint, up at the left hand, and no good. Rebound, Jacob Zach pushes it ahead to Lane Teets. Teets, pullback jumper for 3, and that is good. Carter Hansen over to Connor Rohrig. Yeah, Lane Teets with 23 points. If you're looking at it, he's outscored Vermillion. He's just on fire, and he was not doing that yesterday. So Skogsberg, he is fouled from behind with 1:23 to go.
Foul number 22, Jacob Zach, his second, third team foul of the quarter.
That'll be Zach's second personal.
Returns.
Third team.
Also Ryder Johnson back in the game.
Ryder Johnson and Taylor Deagle in. Colby Dunker, Jacob Zach out. So it's Teets and Thompson, Johnson, Tracy, and Zach out there. No, Teets, sorry. And that'll be a foul on Turner Thompson as Skogsberg was cutting towards the basket. That'll be the fourth team foul.
Number 32, Turner Thompson. His fourth team foul.
It's on Thompson, his first personal. Carter Hansen with an open lane, drives in, has that knocked away, out of bounds off of Groton Area. So, with 1:10 to go, Vermillion trails by 18, 40-22. The inbound to Carter. Carter in the paint at the free throw line, has it knocked out of his hands. Here's Deagle. 1 minute to go. 40-22. Knocked out of bounds by Vermillion. Now checking in, number 30, Gage Sipple. He'll check in for number 32, Turner Thompson. Sipple, 6'6" sophomore. Here's Johnson over to Teets. Teets, pull-up jumper real quick. That'll be off. Rebound there by Sipple. Up and in. 42-22 in favor of Groton Area. Zone Robinson drives in, kicks it out to Carter Hansen. Carter gets it down to Skogsberg, and he is going to be fouled on the shot by Taylor Deagle.
Foul number 55, Taylor Deagle, his third 15th foul of the quarter. 2 shots for Connor Roaring.
So Roaring goes to the line to shoot 2. Try to start trimming away at this lead. First free throw up and good.
Substitution, Jason Keel.
So senior Connor Roaring now has 12 points on the game. Make that 13. 42-24. 26 seconds to go here in the second quarter on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Teets guarded by Carter Hansen. Shot clock is off. Tracy gets it back to Teets. Back to Tracy and Zone Robinson with the foul on the pass.
Foul number 23, Zone Robinson, his second, team 2 of the quarter.
And a 30-second timeout taken by Brian Nolan of the Groton Area Tigers. We'll take a quick timeout as well, brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher. With 8.5 seconds to go in the second period, Vermillion trails 42-24. It's the Lane Teets show for Groton Area, and he just carried the ball. Dean and I have talked about that all tournament long, and now we get 2 of them. It's like Christmas.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, exactly. Buy one, get one free. That inbounds pass is stolen into the hands of Keegan Tracy. Turnaround jumper, no good. Put back, no good. And that's the way the half will end. Vermillion 24, Groton Area 42. We'll be back with our Carlson's Body Shop halftime show after these messages from our Vermillion sportscasters.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Interior technicians.
I'm ready for my big role, Jerry.
What do you mean?
You said I'd be in your next 30 commercials.
No. I said Intech has over 30 years of commercial cleaning experience. You know, like offices, so they can ensure happy visitors and a healthy workforce.
So the shoot's in an office? I can make that work.
Oh my goodness. When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
The wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. First Dakota National Bank serving their customers for over 150 years with commercial, personal, and ag lending. We are in the Carlson's Body Shop halftime show. Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford, serving their customers for over almost 60 years. Your complete car care center. Well, at the half, Vermillion trails 42-24 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Leading the way for Groton Area. Groton Area is being led by Lane Teets. He is 9 for 13 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He has 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Really, the other points coming from Keegan Tracy with 7, Colby Dunker with 4, 2 for Gage Sipple, and Ringenberg, Zach, and Johnson. Rebounds being led by Lane Teets. Jacob Zach has 5. Others with 1, Ryder Johnson, Logan Ringenberg, Taylor Deagle, and Gage Sipple. For Vermillion, they are being led in scoring by Connor Rorick, senior, having 13 points, followed by Zone Robinson, another senior with 7. 4 points for Bryson Skogsberg, and that is the extent of the scoring for Vermillion. Skogsberg leads the way with 3 rebounds, followed by Carter Hansen and Trey Hansen, each with 2, and 1 for Cole Tweeton. Cole Tweeton does have 2 blocks on the game. Vermillion just unable to kind of really get anything going. And Lane Teets is just on fire, especially compared to what he did yesterday. So Coach Drake probably looking for something to get back into this. 18 points is not impossible. It can be overcome, and this Tanager team has shown that throughout the season. So hopefully they're able to start getting their feet underneath them. But you never know what those illnesses and sicknesses have done to this team as far as energy. And that when you talk about free throws being indicative of being tired, well, it's free throws. It's three-point shooting. Things like that. When you're tired, when your feet aren't under you, when your legs aren't under you, when your muscles aren't under you, all of that is just that much more difficult. Driving to the basket, just that much more difficult. Now, I'm not trying to give excuses, and I don't think they're looking for excuses, but there are sometimes reasons why teams are unable to play to the way you're used to seeing them. And coming off a week of illness could definitely do that. So, again, I am not looking to give them excuses, and nobody has asked me to give them excuses. I'm just saying you never know how an illness can affect you. Basketball is a very physical game. And so, here's hoping that maybe they can get that second win, that burst of energy for the final 16 minutes of action. Hey, when we come back, we will be talking about the rest of the games going on in our Look Around the State, brought to you by the Vermillion Medical Clinic as part of our Carlson's Body Shop halftime show. We'll be back after these messages from our Vermillion sportscasters.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, and Vermillion streaming on YouTube. As the Tanagers come back from the locker room, this is the Carlson's Body Shop halftime show, and let's take a look around the state, brought to you by the Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. In AA action, Huron defeated Sioux Falls Roosevelt 63-58. In the next game for 5th place, Watertown will be taking on Sioux Falls Jefferson. And right now, Sioux Falls Jefferson leads 4-2 with 5:49 to go in the first quarter. In the 3rd place game, it's Harrisburg versus Sioux Falls Washington. And in the championship, Mitchell faces Brandon Valley. In B, Viborg Hurley defeated Leola Frederick Area 84-75 to get 7th. Wessington Springs will take on Gregory for the 5th place game. And as the Viborg Hurley game just wrapped up. Then for 3rd, it's White River versus Castlewood. Then for the championship, it's DeSmet versus Howard. After today's game with Groton Area, Class A will feature Pine Ridge and Sioux Valley for 5th place. For 3rd, it's Rapid City Christian versus Dakota Valley. And for the championship, it's Sioux Falls Christian versus Hamlin. Now, just a reminder, all of this action can be found on South Dakota Public Broadcasting, SDPB.org, or SDPB 1, 2, and 3. And you can also get your photos there, be a part of the action. And thank you to South Dakota Public Broadcasting for allowing us to stream. As we get ready for the 3rd quarter, Vermillion will begin with possession. Connor Rorick to inbound the ball to Trey Hansen. And Vermillion just looking to get something going. You can't get it all back at once, so it's a series of stops and scores. And they're going to call a block on that, and will that be on Zach? That is Jacob Zach's 3rd personal, 1st team for the quarter, and Trey Hansen will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw up and good for Trey Hansen. His first points of the game. Came into this state tournament averaging about 18 points a game. And that one's going to be off the back iron. Rebound there by Ringenberg. 22 to 45, 42 to 25 Vermillion trails. There is Keegan Tracy, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Vermillion. Zone Robinson has that pass stolen away by Lane Teets. And Teets is going to be fouled there by Skogsberg, I believe.
Foul number 33, Trey Hansen is third.
Nope, on Trey Hansen. That is Hansen's third personal, first team foul of the quarter. Inbound to Teets. Teets gets it down to Ringenberg. Teets for a long three, no good. Rebound to Zone Robinson. 7:22 to go. Gets the ball in the hands of Trey Hansen. Skogsberg for three, that'll be off the front iron. Rebound there by Zach, guarded there by Carter Hansen. Here's Teets, drives in, kicks out. Tracy kicks it back out to Zach. Zach, pull-up jumper is good. Makes it 44 to 25. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout brought to you by Groton Area. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout as well, brought to you by Murph's Appliance. Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion, 20 years being locally owned and operated, serving the appliance needs and service needs of their customers.
The Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Tanager Basketball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Over 150 years serving their customers. Vermillion trails on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, 44 to 25. Zone Robinson to inbound the ball, gets it into Trey Hansen. Trey bringing the ball up, guarded by Ryder Johnson, gets across midcourt. Cuts into the middle of the lane, up and no good. Rebound there by Lane Teets. 6:48 to go. And there's a three.
Keegan Tracy.
A three for Keegan Tracy with 6:35 to go. Makes it 47 to 25.
Foul number 42, Logan Ringenberg, his second team foul of the quarter.
That's Logan Ringenberg's second personal foul, second team foul, as Vermillion gets the ball in with 6:31 to go. Connor Rohrig hands off to Trey Hansen. Trey over to Skogsberg. Skogsberg drives in, up with the left hand, up and in. Makes it 47 to 27. 6:16 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Teets brings the ball up. Taylor Deagle set to check in for Groton Area. That ball is knocked away by Zone Robinson into the hands of Trey Hansen. Trey doesn't have the numbers, loses control into the hands of Connor Rohrig. Rohrig hits the deck pretty hard, as does Ryder Johnson, I believe. Johnson was on the floor, which caused Rohrig to hit the floor.
Ryder Johnson.
Insult to injury, Ryder Johnson gets the foul and the pain. As he is on the floor, we will have an injury timeout, so we will take a quick timeout as well, as Johnson is lying on his back there. And so we'll take a quick timeout as well, brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion while they tend to Ryder Johnson.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
Ryder Johnson is now sitting up. Still taking a moment, though. Coach Dolan sitting there squatting with him, as well as I think the trainer, just making sure everything's okay. It looks like he might have hit his head, and you always want to be careful with those potential concussions. We're more aware of those now than we ever were, and he looks really unsteady. Yeah, I think Ryder might be done for the day just because they're going to take him out so he can get a concussion test. It definitely, I don't think it's leg. I think it's definitely head.
Grabbed his face and his head when he hit the ground.
Yeah, and so being escorted off by two individuals, just
substitution.
Yeah, you worry about the concussion because he is really having a hard time staying upright, even just walking. And so, boy, you sure hate to see that. You know, back to basketball matters. That is the third team foul. So 5:58 to go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Groton Area. Vermillion inbounds. Zone Robinson on the right-hand side. Vermillion in their white uniforms with red numbers and black trim. That ball was stolen away by Groton Area. Knocked out of bounds into Groton Area, so that will go back to Vermillion, who trails by 20. 47-27 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Just hoping to get something started here. They get the ball into Carter Hansen. Hansen has to save it into the hands of Rohrig. Rohrig doesn't have numbers, so he just waits for everyone else to catch up. Nice save by Carter Hansen, though. Trey Hansen in the paint. No good. Rebound there to Keegan Tracy. Outlet pass to Lane Teets. Teets in the paint. Gets it out to Jacob Zach. Zach pull-up jumper is good. And it's just hard to defend a team when they're hitting like that. You know, in the first half, they were hitting 58% from the field, 27% from three. It's just tough. So Zone Robinson on the left-hand side. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And there's going to be a blocking foul.
Foul number 55, Taylor Deagle.
That'll be Deagle's fourth personal foul.
In the third quarter, at the line, 2 shots will be for Zone Robinson. But first, media timeout.
All right, media timeout. We'll take one as well. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermillion trails 49-27 with 4:59 to go here in the third quarter. This timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion.
Community partners.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Zone Robinson's first free throw is short. They were just playing a little Bohemian Rhapsody there, coming back from the break. Zone Robinson's second free throw is up, and that is no good. Rebound there by Turner Thompson. So Groton Area leads by 22 with 4:53 to go here in the third period. Keegan Tracy over to Lane Teets. Teets in the paint. Jumper will be short. Rebound into the hands of Connor Rohrig. Over to Carter Hansen. Carter has yet to score today. Trey Hansen has the ball knocked away, and that'll be out of bounds off of Groton Area. So Trey Hansen inbound, 4:26 to go, 49-27. Rohrig over to Zone Robinson on the left-hand side. Zone loses control, gets it over to Carter. Carter, he'll shoot that three, leaves it short, and that'll be out of bounds off of Vermillion. So 4:14 to go as Groton Area brings the ball up with a 22-point lead here in the third quarter. Vermillion hoping to, about halfway through the third, hoping to start getting some stops here. And that's Jacob Zach drives in, makes it 51-27. Landon Cerny looking to check in. Skogsberg cuts to the basket, up with the right hand and in, 51-29, 3:47 to go. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, Vermillion down 22. Trying to get under 20 here in the next minute or two. Lane Teets for three, no good. Rebound, Trey Hansen. Hansen ahead to Carter. Carter up with the right hand and has that knocked away by Teets and fouled on the shot. So 3:29 to go here in the third quarter. And Carter Hansen will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul number 10, Lane Teets, his second, 15th foul of the quarter. 2 shots for Carter Hansen.
So Carter Hansen's first free throw rims in and out.
Landon Cerny for Vermillion.
And Cerny checks in. Zone Robinson checks out. Carter's second free throw is up and good. Gets Carter in the books. 51-20. 3:26 to go here in the third quarter. Keegan Tracy gets it out to Lane Teets. Teets guarded by Carter. And Teets is going to be fouled by Carter. And that'll be the third team foul. First for Carter.
Also number 24, Carter Hansen, his first second team foul.
So 3:18 to go. Lane Teets. Just a reminder, during the championship game, you can watch on South Dakota Public Broadcasting, they will be giving the Spirit of Six Award and the Spirit of Sioux Award. Some of the best times of the state tournament are when they give those awards. Keegan Tracy down to Zach. Jacob Zach under the basket, kicks it out. And that is a three-point attempt for Turner Thompson. No good. Rebound to Trey Hansen.
Foul number 10, Lane Teets.
That's Teets' third personal foul. And that'll send Trey to the line to shoot two.
Well, that's free throws for the Tanagers.
Cole Tweeten checking in.
Trey Hansen will shoot twice.
So Vermillion trails 51-30. Trey Hansen looking to get that under 20.
Back on the floor, Cole Tweeten.
Misses the free throw.
And for Groton Area, Blake Pauly.
Blake Pauly checks out. Trey Hansen to shoot his second free throw. Pauly checks in, sorry. Hansen hits the second free throw, makes it 51-31. Vermillion now within 20. So it's Teets, Tracy, Pauly, Dunker, and Zach out there for Groton Area. Teets drives in, and that is going to be a charge. That's going to be Teets' fourth personal foul. I know Vermillion's down 20, but Lane Teets with 4 fouls could be huge for the final 10.5 minutes of this game.
Into the game, Taylor Deagle.
So Taylor Deagle checks in. Deagle has 4 himself. All right. Trey Hansen for 3. Yes! Trey Hansen makes it 51-34. 2:29 to go. It's like that old line in Dumb and Dumber, so you're telling me there's a chance. And there is. Teets has been huge, and he's the straw that stirs the drink. Now that ball is out of bounds off of Trey Hansen.
Gabe Simple returns.
So Gabe Simple checks in. Colby Dunker checks out, but here's Taylor Deagle over to Jacob Zach. 2:09 to go. So Vermillion now within 17. Jacob Zach, off balance jumper, no good. Rebound Bryson Skogsberg. Skogsberg, tries to get down low to Landon Cerny. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Groton Area, as the Groton Area player was touching the ball while stepping out of bounds. So Vermillion with 1:53 to go in the second period. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound the ball. Get it down to Trey on the block. And I'll defer to Dean.
33, Trey Hansen.
I didn't see what he did when it was an offense.
13 foul on the quarter.
Must have shoved off or something. I didn't see it though.
Dean did not see it, so he agrees with me that it was a horrible call.
The official was in the way. I didn't see it.
Trey Hansen got robbed on that. That's exactly what he said, and I thought, wow, bold words. Bold words. Groton Area with the ball. Oh, now an illegal screen on Sipple. So now it's 1:34 to go. Carter Hansen inbound the ball for Vermillion. Vermillion down 17. Boy, you got to feel if you can get it down under 15 or 13, you got to feel pretty good. Into Zone Robinson. Zone gets it across midcourt into the hands of Skogsberg. Skogsberg drives in. And Skogsberg steps on the line.
Final score for 7th place, Class B, Mymore Hurley 84, Leola Frederick Area 75.
So Groton Area now with the ball. Vermillion hasn't been able to take advantage in the minute and a half since Lane Teets went out. Just a couple of stepping on the lines and this and that. And Cole Tweeton got caught in the air, and when he came down, got whistled for a foul.
Number 50.
So Jacob Zach will go to the line to shoot two.
2 shots for Jacob Zach.
So Zach at the line with 8 points. His first free throw of the night goes in. Makes it 52-34. In for Skogsberg is Connor Rohrig. So it's Rohrig, Cerny, Tweeton, Carter Hansen, and Zone Robinson. Second free throw rolls around, hits every bit of that rim, and goes in. So 1:04 to go. Vermillion trails by 19. Zone Robinson with the ball, guarded by Taylor Deagle. Connor Rohrig picked up there by Blake Pauley. Carter Hansen. Over to Cerny. Cerny for 3, too strong. Rebound there by Deagle. 48 seconds to go. Jacob Zach. Jacob Zach for 3. That'll be short. Rebound into the hands of Zach. Zach pull-up jumper is good. Back to a 21-point lead for Groton Area. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And that is out of bounds off of Vermillion. That will go back to Groton Area. If you're Coach Drake, you're probably hoping the players would take a little more advantage of Teets not being out there, because I'm sure Teets will be back to start the fourth.
Then you go after him.
You go after him, you go after Deagle. Any players you can get out of there, you get out of there, you know, because they play for a reason. That ball's kicked off of Rohrig's foot. That'll be over to Groton Area with 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Shot clock, of course, is off. Jacob Zach at the top of the key, looks to drive in, loses control, and they're going to call another foul on Cole Tweeton, and that will be the 5th team foul.
Number 50, Cole Tweeton is second, team 5.
And they'll go to the line to shoot 2. Zach
Bonus free throw
with 10 points on the night. Nope, 12 points, sorry. He and Tracy also in double figures for Groton Area. Tracy has 10, Zach has 12. Make that 13.
Substitution is Bryson Skogsberg.
Skogsberg comes in for Cole Tweeton as Jacob Zach looks to make it a 23-point lead for Groton Area. And he is 4 for 4 from the line. As there are 5 seconds remaining, Vermillion brings the ball up. It's Skogsberg. And that is going to be the quarter. And Vermillion trails 57-34. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes of action for the game and the season after these messages on ESPN Radio 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood, down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back to Tanager basketball. Skogsberg with the steal. Turnaround jumper no good. Gets his own rebound. Up with the right hand and in. 57-36. Vermillion trails by 21. 8 minutes to go. Teets is still on the bench. So here is Keegan Tracy with the ball, guarded by Zone Robinson. And Teets getting ready to check back in, though. Here's Zach with the floater. No good, but they're going to call a foul on Vermillion. On Bryson Skogsberg.
Number 22, Bryson Skogsberg.
On the shot.
First team foul of the quarter. 2 shots. Jacob Zach.
Zach to the line again. He's 4 for 4. Make it 5 for 5.
Your substitution is Lane Teets for Groton Area.
Lane Teets comes in for Blake Pauley. Blake Pauley girl. Oh, he missed a free throw, but rebound will result in a foul on Keegan Tracy, I believe. Nope. Nope, it's on Zone Robinson.
Zone Robinson.
That's his third.
Team 2.
Inbound into Teets. Over to Deagle. Stolen by Zone Robinson. Robinson goes up with the right hand, up and in for Zone. Lead down to 20 for Groton Area. Zone Robinson now has 9 points on the night in what's going to be his final game. That call is on Connor Rohrig.
His first 13 foul of the fourth quarter.
So inbound by Keegan Tracy, gets it into Teets. Over to Taylor Deegan. That ball is Teets in the paint, gets it out to Deagle. Deagle has his shot altered into the hands of Rohrig. Wow, nothing there. 6:42 to go. Skogsberg drives in, has it blocked by Teets. And Teets is going to be fouled by Zone Robinson with 6:32 to go. No, Jacob Zach.
Foul number 23, Zone Robinson is fourth. Team 4 for the fourth quarter. Timeout, Tanagers.
It's a full timeout taken by the Tanagers. We'll take one as well. Brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion, serving their customers for over 20 years.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers!
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Back at the Monument in Rapid City, South Dakota, Vermillion trails 58-38. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Groton Area with the ball. Dunker over to Deagle. Deagle over to Teets. Teets with 4 fouls, so we'll see if they're able to keep in. But Dunker up with a shot and good. Makes it 60-38. Here's Bryson Skogsberg. Over to Zone. Zone with 9 points in his final game as a Tanager. And he does get to double digits. So both Zone Robinson and Connor Rohrig in their final games as Tanagers have hit double digits. Here's Jacob Zach, gets it down low to Teets. Teets, pull-up jumper is good. 62-48. Teets now has 25 points on the night. 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Trey Hansen drives in. He is fouled on the floor.
Foul number 1, Keegan Tracy of the Tigers. His first team foul in the fourth quarter. Kason Keogh into the game.
Kason Keogh checks in. Taylor Deagle checks out. That was Keegan Tracy's first personal and first team. Zone Robinson gets it into Carter Hansen. Skogsberg drives in. Skogsberg up with the right hand makes it 62-42. One of 3 Tanagers in double figures. Skogsberg with 12, Robinson with 11, and Rohrig with 13. Teets gets it out to Zach. Knocked out of bounds off of Vermillion with 5:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Teets gets it over to Zach. Zach for 3, no good. Rebound Skogsberg. Skogsberg on the right-hand side. Gets it over to Rohrig. Rohrig over to Trey. Trey thought about the 3. Goes in instead. Up and in. Down to an 18-point deficit. Lane Teets. Figure Groton will probably be milking the clock as much as they can every single possession. Here's Keegan Tracy. Over to Kason Keogh. Back over to Tracy. Tracy drives in, and he'll be fouled on the shot by Connor Rohrig.
Connor Rohrig, his second, team 5 of the quarter. Media timeout on the floor.
Here's our final media timeout from the Monument with 4:25 to go on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermillion trails 62-44. We'll be right back.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Keegan Tracy at the line, shooting 2. First free throw is up and good. That timeout brought to you by Murph's Appliance on Main Street in Vermillion. This Tanager basketball broadcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Tracy's second free throw up and good as well. That's back to a 20-point lead for Groton Area. Tracy now has 12 points on the day. Skogsburg did not see an open Rohrig under the basket. Zone Robinson back out to Carter Hansen. Trey to Skogsburg for 3. No good. Rebound, Lane Teets. Trey Hansen has 5 on the night, or 7 on the night. Carter Hansen has 1. And there have been many a day that the top 2 scorers were Carter and Trey. Just kind of an inverse here in the final game of the season. As that ball is out of bounds off of Vermillion, we'll go to Groton. 3:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Teets, guarded by Carter Hansen. Teets kicks it out to Keegan Tracy for 3, no good. Out to Jacob Zach. 3:35 to go. Zach drives in, no good. Rebound, Connor Rohrig. Carter Hansen gets it ahead to Trey. Trey up at the right hand, left it short, and that is their state tournament in a nutshell. I mean, it just, just so close and yet unable to get right where they wanted to be. I mean, that's just not Trey missing a layup like that. But good defense by Vermillion. Zone Robinson with the steal. He'll go in, up at the right hand, and in. 18-point lead now for Groton Area. Zone Robinson showing well in his final game as a Tanager, as the Tanagers will now bring in the reserves. And here's Jacob Zach over to Keegan Tracy. And 4-3, Kaysen Keogh. 2:37 to go. Skogsburg drives in, loses the ball out of bounds. For Vermillion, it's going to be Trenton Thomas, Cade Roovers, Gabe Larson, Wyatt Morse, and Hunter Morse. For Groton Area, we'll see how quickly this gets changed here.
Thank you, seniors.
You have Turner Thompson, Jaden Schwann, Holden Sipple, Logan Warrington, and Easton Weber. So Trenton Thomas for Vermillion. Gets off to Gabe Larson. Larson drives in, up at the right hand, leaves it short. That rebound into the hands of Logan Warrington. .210 to go here in the fourth quarter. Groton Area. That ball stolen away by Morse. Wyatt Morse with the steal over to Thomas. Thomas to Cade Roovers. Gabe Larson. Back to Roovers. Back to Hunter Morse. So Hunter will go to the line to shoot 2.
Turner Thompson of the Tigers is second team foul. 2 shots.
And first free throw from Hunter Morse is good. Makes it 67-47. Logan Ringenberg checks in. Turner Thompson checks out. Hunter Morse 1 for 2 from the line. Here is Easton Weber, guarded by Cade Roovers. Weber over to Ringenberg. Ringenberg gets it off to Warrington. Logan Ringenberg's three-point attempt falls short.
Turner Thompson for the Tigers. Substitution.
Turner Thompson checks in for senior Logan Ringenberg. Also now checking in for Vermillion, Carson Preister, Luke Jensen, and Frankie Orr. Preister with the ball. Preister gets it over to Jensen. Jensen at the top of the key, drives in. Spin move. Luke with the turnaround, no good. Gets his rebound, back up, and no good. Rebound into the hands of Orr, but that'll be a jump ball with 1:07 to go. So here's Carson Preister with 1 minute to go. Preister, unable to hit. Into the hands of Holden Sipple. 53 seconds to go. Easton Weber. It's ball over for Groton Area. Cade Roovers on defense. Picked up there by Wyatt Morse, And there is Luke Jensen. 34 seconds to go. Here's Cade Roovers. Roovers over to Jensen. Over to Preister. Wyatt Morse, a senior on this team.
Number 12.
So checking in, Blake Pauley. Checking out, Holden Sipple, another senior for this Groton area team. They do have another number of seniors, Logan Ringenberg, Holden Sipple, Jacob Zach, Lane Teets, and Colby Dunker. So here's Luke Jensen. Over to Carson Preister. Preister down in the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Luke, up and in. And Luke will go for the and one.
Was number 32, Turner Thompson's third. Fourth team foul of the quarter. One shot.
So Luke Jensen. Free throw up and no good. Rebound there. And that will be the way the game will end. 3, 2, 1. And Vermillion will fall 67-49 in the final game of the tournament and the game of the season. Vermillion will finish in 8th place. We'll be back with our post-game show after these messages on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM. KVTK, Vermillion Yankton, and Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
To present the awards are Danny Marty Weissmantel, Eric Denning, and Kelly Mesmer from the South Dakota High School Activities Association Board of Directors. Assisting with the team awards presentation are representatives from the Activity Association's corporate partners, Tom Weaver of Dakota Bank, and Staff Sergeant Kyle Griffith of the South Dakota Army National Guard. The 8th place
So they are honoring the 8th place team as they have the 8th place trophy for the Vermillion Tanagers.
Players are Kate Rivers, Landon Cerny, Spencer Blanchett, Hunter Morse, Connor Roring.
So they're introducing the players, getting their medals. Cade Ruvers, Landon Cerny, Hunter Morse, Connor Rohrig, Trenton Thomas, Bryson Skogsberg, Zone Robinson, Carter Hansen, Luke Jensen, Gabe Larson, Trey Hansen, Carson Preister, Frankie Orr, Wyatt Morse, Cole Tweeton,
and Sean Doan.
Sean Doan, who's nice just to see him not in a sling for his shoulder anymore. Manager John Manning. And Reed Ruvers.
Assistant coaches are Louis Budmeyer.
And then assistant coach is Louis Budmeyer. John Ruvers.
And accepting the 8th place.
And then head coach Jay Drake. Vermillion Tanagers, 8th place this season in Class A. They will be graduating Wyatt Morse, Cole Tweeton, Connor Rohrig, and Zone Robinson. Zone Robinson and Connor Rohrig went out with a bang. Rohrig ended up with 13 points, as did Zone Robinson. Rohrig also had 3 rebounds. Zone Robinson had 1.
Keegan Tracy.
Zone Robinson also had 3 steals. Connor Rohrig had 1. So great close to their careers. Not the game that they wanted to have as a team, but showed themselves well on a personal level as they're now introducing the players for Groton Area in the 7th place game.
Easton Weber, Jacob Zach, Logan Warrington.
So Vermillion, give me just a second here,
Turner Thompson
finishes the season 16 and 10.
And Logan Ringenberg. Ballboy Trey Teets.
So 16 and 10. Vermillion finished their season 16 and 10. Groton Area finishes their season at 20 and 6. So good year for the Tanagers. Not the ending that you hope once you make it to the state tournament, and you can see, if you can see the boys' faces, you can tell they're not happy, they're not satisfied. You know they're going to come back stronger next year. A lot of returning talent.
There will be a Groton
Big
Area
Three.
Celebration 4:30 on Sunday tomorrow at the Groton High School Arena.
The Big Three and Trey Hansen, Carter Hansen, and Bryson Skogsberg will be returning. You'll also see Landon Cerny. He'll play a big role. Trenton Thomas started seeing some time towards the end. Other people might be a Gabe Larson, maybe a Luke Jensen. Cade Ruvers might see some time. You never know, and you don't know who else might be out there at various levels. But Hunter Morse will probably see some time as well. So a lot to look forward to for this Tanager team. Again, they'll have their big 3. Trey Hansen, Carter Hansen, and Bryson Skogsberg. But we do have to say goodbye to Zone Robinson, Connor Rohrig, Cole Tweeton, and Wyatt Morse. So this gymnasium is getting ready for the next game, which is Sioux Valley versus Pine Ridge, which should be a good one. Let's take a quick look around the state. Brought to you by the Vermillion Medical Clinic. Again, Pine Ridge versus Sioux Valley next, followed by Dakota Valley and Rapid City Christian for 3rd, and Sioux Falls Christian versus Hamlin for 1st. Huron won the 7th place game over Sioux Falls Roosevelt 63-58. At the half, Sioux Falls Jefferson leads Watertown 34-33. For 3rd place, it'll be Harrisburg versus Sioux Falls Washington. And then for the championship, it's Mitchell versus Brandon Valley. And then in Class B, Viborg Hurley defeated Leola Frederick Area 84-75. At the half, Wessington Springs leads Gregory 29-21. White River and Castlewood for third later today. And for the championship, it'll be DeSmet versus Howard. So, just a reminder, you can follow all the action on sdpb.org or South Dakota Public Broadcasting Channels 1, 2, and 3. We want to thank South Dakota Public Broadcasting for partnering with us, allowing us to stream. You want to tune into the championship games to see the Spirit of Sioux Award and the Spirit of Six Award as those are given out. Again, I want to thank you for a great season of basketball, giving me the opportunity to broadcast for you, for these kids. I do know there are times where I get a little emotional because they're my team. Through the Tanager Talks, I get a chance to interview so many of these kids and get to know them more than just 15 points a game, 3 rebounds. I get to know them a little bit deeper, and I get to like them a little bit more because they are genuine. And I do love getting to be the voice of the Tanagers for both the boys and the girls. And I had the privilege of calling the state championship game this year for the girls, and I got the chance to call the state tournament for the boys, and it couldn't make me happier. And I'm looking forward to hopefully doing it again next year, and I hope you'll be with me as we continue to do that. Now, that does not mean our Tanager coverage has ended. Softball will be coming up, and we'll be bringing you that. I'm also looking at baseball coverage, so we're going to try to keep going with you and bring you the best in Tanager coverage throughout the rest of the school year. But it is a pleasure, as always. And again, I want to thank Dean Gurr for joining me. Unfortunately, did not have a second headset, so he was not able to join on the stream, but he provided me with valuable insight, kept me tethered when I was going to be ranting about a call. He told me when I was going to be wrong, which is very valuable. And then he agreed with me a couple of times. I'm sure he said, absolutely horrible call. You couldn't hear him, but he was agreeing with me with full voice. It was amazing. But no, I want to thank him for helping us out, not only this week, but last week with Zach for the Class B girls tournament, as they got to call the Castlewood Centerville Tornadoes. Sorry. And so I want to thank him for that. I want to thank everybody I've met up here. And so they will be calling the third place game, and that's Fox Sports Rapid City.com. Jerome Wickersham and Dean Gurr on the call for Rapid City Christian. So, again, for every other game, go to South Dakota Public Broadcasting, but head on over to foxsportsrapidcity.com. Give them a listen. That'll be 7 o'clock Central Time if you're listening to me in Central, 6 o'clock Mountain. We want to thank them for all of their help and so much. So thank you to you guys for allowing me to broadcast for you this basketball season and for this football season. And hopefully you'll tune in for softball and baseball as well. And if you just can't get enough of me, and who can, tune in to At the Mic every Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM KVTK, Vermillion Yankton. And this has been a broadcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.